Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Angel, and if you're new here, thanks for coming. And if you're not new, well, thanks for coming back. Today I am going to do a beach themed nail set. I do have some tips already and the colors that I'm going to use. So I have a dark blue, a medium color blue, and a light blue. And I also have a light sandy beige color. And I have a glitter with gold flecks in it. And actually that is a reflective glitter with gold flecks. And this is just a regular gold glitter. And this will be like the sand colors. Of course, we need a white for the water waves crashing. And we also need some blooming gel. And, of course, a top coat. And you're going to need a dotting tool. Just a liner brush. And an ombre brush as well. Okay, I'm just going to take a second, and I did not buff these and put a base coat on them yet, so I'm going to do that and I'll be right back. Okay, so I got those all prepared. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my sand color and I'm just going to give 2 coats of my, it's not really sand color, it's just a neutral beige, but oh, there's something on my nail. That's not a good way to start out. Alright, I'm just going to speed through this. Okay, so now we're going to set up our palette. So what we want to do is we're just going to put some dark blue, we're going to make a line up top, but we're also going to put some down bottom. So put your darkest color. And your next color. Oops. And we may have to refill this if we're doing all the nails. This probably isn't going to be enough, but now that I'm looking at this blue, I'm not really crazy over it. I'm going to get a brighter blue. This one is kind of muddy looking. And I'm actually going to get rid of it completely, if I can. Just didn't go very well, in my opinion. There, most of it's gone. I'll just add a touch more of the middle shade since I did scoop some up. And let's try this one. Oh, much better. And we want some down here. And then our white. Okay, so now that we got our palette ready, we're going to go in with our ombre brush. Okay, so these have been 2 coats. Oh, I almost forgot a step. Do not forget the step. So we're going to take some blooming gel and we're going to put a coat of the blooming gel, just a thin layer, on every nail. And you don't want to cure this. Okay. So we're going to go in with our ombre brush and we're just going to scoop up some paint, some polish, and we're going to make our beach waves with it. And just try not to go over it too much. Let the blooming gel do its job. And if you have to go in and just add a little, you can. This is all on what you think looks good. And you can do that for every nail. Remember, it's just random, just like real waves. And if you need to wipe your brush, go ahead and do so. Just make sure you get it everywhere. See, this one to me doesn't have enough of the dark, this color. So I made sure to go back and dab some in. See how there's none on the side there? Just make sure that you cover all the sand. So you just have to let the blooming gel do its thing. And I'm actually going to go in with my brush and just add a little bit of the darker. Okay, it's looking pretty good, except it's going up too high in my top nail. So I'm going to take a regular brush with a little bit of alcohol and just kind of wipe off the top. My fault for not holding it. You should hold it down while you're doing it, but I was trying to show you the people, what I was doing. So yeah, they don't have to be perfectly even. We're going to fix it anyway with water rushing. So another thing that you should do is just go along the sides like so. Just make sure you're not flooding the edges. It's because we are adding a lot of polish here. Oops. And I just wiped it off. It's alright. Go in with our brush. Fix it. See how there's some on my paper? And here's another little spot that I'm going to add some paint to. Alright, and then once you are happy with that, you just give it a little cure, which I'm going to. I'm just going to clean this one up a bit. And we'll do the same thing with our other one. And I think we have enough paint or polish still left, so we'll do the same thing. We're going to take our brush and do a little swoop. Oh, look at that. I almost forgot. We need blooming gel. Where'd I put it? There. Okay, layer of blooming gel. Don't cure it. Now we come in with our swoop. Just a very easy, simple marble effect. That's all we're really doing. Now, this one here is looking too muddied to me, so I'm just going to clean off my brush. And remember, you gotta let the blooming gel do its thing. Alright, I'm going to pop that in. Actually, I'm going to wipe really quickly just my top edges. Because ideally you're supposed to cure this one by one, but I'm doing it kind of quick. Okay, we're going to pop that in and we'll have a look at our first one here. And I think they turned out really good. So next we are going to, oh, do you know what I didn't do? Just make sure to wipe the sides of that. I kind of forgot. Oh well, we can fix it just by filing it. Okay, the next thing though we're going to do is we're going to take some top coat. And we're going to mix the top coat with the white. And instead of wasting, I'm just going to scoop it in. And we'll mix that up with our dotting tool. And we're just going to go at the shoreline. Add some waves crashing. And it doesn't have to be straight across. Waves or water is not straight across. One thing you don't want to do is have your waves as dots. You do want them to be lines. Like, you don't want to go in and just go a dot there and a dot there, because that wouldn't look very realistic. And have it coming down the blue. This is, artistic. And I like to create some waves down further. That's like the froth, if you may. I have my fan on, so there's little lint. I'm having a lint problem today. And just over here, I'm just going to add a little bit of that milky white. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. So we will give that a cure. And we'll come back next with our next one and do the same thing. So we're just gonna add the waves. sure you go right to the edge too. And I actually don't like this white part right here, so I'm going to go in with my dark blue. We'll give this one a cure. I'm actually going to put those in for full 2 minutes. And I have one more thing that I want to do. Well, a couple more things. But I have to get something ready, so I'll be right back while those cure. Alright, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my... What do I want to use? I'll use some base coat. I don't know if this is going to work. I'm going to try it. I've seen... What we're going to do is going to put bubbles on the top of here. So I'm just going to take some base coat and put it along the shoreline. I'll try it with one nail, see if it works, or one side. And I just got some dish soap. This is just regular dish soap. And I'm going to pick it up. Pick up the bubbles. And put it on your nails. I don't know if I mentioned that you do not cure when you put on your base coat. I need a better scooper. It's funny, they want to slide off. Once you get your bubbles on there, you're going to cure it. We'll see if this works. mix it up, make more bubbles. Ugh, I'm using Mrs. Meyer's, I can't remember what it's called. It's like one of their winter scents. It's like pine leaves, and oh, it smells so good. Reminds me of Christmas. And I haven't found the bottle anywhere, so I've been babying it, only using it so sparingly. Alright, let's see if our experiment worked. So all we're going to do is wipe it off. And did it work? No. Let's wipe it off with alcohol. Where is my wipes? I mean, it did give it a texture. I guess it kind of worked. It's not as good as I've seen other people do. Now, some people do the blooming gel, where they put blooming gel on, and then I'll do that in a different tutorial. I want to get this right. I think I'm just going to go in with my Milky White. Okay, we'll try that again. If at first you don't succeed, maybe a base coat was just the wrong thing to use. Don't let me down, Mrs. Myers. Alright. I think this is going to work. So I think I have to make more Milky White. So we will take top coat. Let's recycle. Oh, I better not. That might be dirty. Take a clean dotting tool. Mix, mix, mix. And that is, I added too much white. All right, let's see if this worked. We did it! It worked! There we go. Kind of looks like waves crashing. The foamy waves. Alright, I'm happy with it. So let's do that again. Let's see if we can replicate. I'll go in with Milky White. So, learn from my mistake. When you do it, after you do your Milky White here, don't cure it. And you won't have my mistake. Too much. You have enough bubbles? It's funny how they don't want to stay. Fingers crossed that works. Let's do a close-up on these. I almost want to go in again, just with the regular. I'm going to refrain. The next thing that I was going to do is add some either glitter, this one or this one, to the sand. And I haven't made up my mind. I'm going to just see which one looks better. So I'm going to do one of each. And I have a feeling just this one is light reflective glitter, but this is less, I think it's more subtle. So I think this one is what I'm going to use. So I don't want anything too crazy. And actually just the tiniest amount is all I want. And you can leave it plain if you don't want to use the glitter. And definitely leave it plain. Some needs a little bit more. Alright, moment of truth. Let's see how this one turned out. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, this one turned out even better. Even better than the first time. Ooh, look right there. Ah, that looks great. I'm loving it. Alright, we'll add a little bit of glitter. Alright, pop that under the lamp. Okay, so now that we got those done, now we can decorate if we feel like it. It's pretty as it is. You don't even need to if you don't want to. But what I have here is some these bubble beads. They're like iridescent and so pretty. And I thought just a couple. Look at those. Oh, these are not flat back. What's going on? They are actual beads. Okay. And then I'm looking for my shells. Not in this one. Are they in here? Not in this one. Must be in this one. So I'm just going to have a look for my, right here. See what looks good. What color am I feeling? I don't know if we have to match them. There's a gold. And a gold. Another gold. I think we'll stick to those. And we'll use our trusty Beetles glue, rhinestone glue. And I'm going to put some right here and here. Oh, I don't know if I like that. That's too big. Oh, it's too big. What do you guys think? I find it too big for the nail. I don't like it. Maybe let's just try some of these beads. I don't know if these are going to work good because they're actually beads. I think I'm going to leave it just as it is. Simple, yet pretty. I think it has enough details. I'm definitely going to do more of these on other shaped nails and on bigger nails. You know, you have more surface area to work with. And let's say like the nails I did last night. These are, you know, big. So we'll be able to put more charms on there, or bigger charms. But for now, I think I'm just going to leave it as is. And I'll bring you back after I have a top coat to show you what they look like at the final result. Okay, friends, here they are in all their glory and sunshine. How do you think they turned out? So I actually put a shiny top coat on the water, and on the sand I put a matte top coat. So the only thing I did a little bit different there. But how do you like them? I think they turned out great. I'm very happy with them. I think I'm going to make a few more sets of these in different sizes and shapes. Well, I hope that this tutorial was okay. It was my first time trying to do a real proper one. showing you step by step on how to do something. I only actually ever did this one time before, so I hope it was okay for you. Anyways, I thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate each and every one of your views. And I appreciate all your comments and kind words. It really means a lot to me. Here's just a few more pictures of what these nails look like up close. But I'd just like to say once again, thanks. And until the next video, bye.